Hey everyone, Tankenstein here. In this video, I've got your gameplay for the T-34E. This is a currently ranked 2 battle rating 4.0 medium tank in the Russian Ground Forces tech tree, and is arguably one of the top 2 rarest T-34s in all of War Thunder, outside of possibly the T-34 prototype. Now, what makes this vehicle special, and arguably worth the 115 GJN that it's selling for on the marketplace, which, hint, it's really not worth that much, but hey, if you want to buy it at that, I guess feel free, is that this thing is up armored and then some. So as you can see, it's got extra armor pretty much all along the sides and rear of the turret, as well as the sides of the tank, in the form of decently thick, at least for this BR, spaced armor. So as you can see, 16 millimeters of high hardness rolled armor all on the front, or the sides and the rear, not so much the front, but a little bit in a way, as well as the sides of the tank as well. Plus, you even get 10 millimeters of side skirts, which is just fantastic. Now, this is pretty much going to be about the T-34 1941. It's more or less the same vehicle, so not all too much different, except again, this thing has substantially more armor. So that being said, we're going to get into a few matches, see what we could do with this vehicle, see if this armor really does all that much. I mean, as you can see here, it doesn't really do all that much. I can still pen with the standard 350A MD5 fuse, so we'll have to wait and see. That being said, let's get into a few matches and see if the thing is worth it. So first and foremost, when it comes to this vehicle, it is definitely still really quick. The only real issue I have with it is that it has a lower top speed, again, compared to other variants. I mean, we're looking at, I believe, a 43 kilometer per hour top speed versus 49 with the 1941 variant, which kind of sucks, you know, considering that this doesn't weigh all too much more. I mean, it weighs a bit more, but I wouldn't expect more than a 10% decrease, but maybe that's just how Soviet chassis were built back in the day. We do definitely have an enemy there. I believe that's him. Got the kill, and I was totally protected. I wonder where... Oh, wow, he hit the MG port. Wow, and I survived that somehow. That is just a miracle. I don't know how the hell that happened, but I did survive. Then, of course, as with most Swedish vehicles are concerned, they die rather easily at and around this BR. Very poorly armored. Okay, looks like we have an enemy off there in the distance. I know I've got someone right next to me, but taking that guy out at least a little bit does matter to me. Now we can go for this guy and get that kill. Very nice. So we still have a Stug over here. Kind of surprised that my shell didn't kill him. That's not going to go through. Actually, wow, it did. We have, is that a Sherman or an Italian tank? Kind of tough to see. That was a Sherman. Okay, not too bad. Once you get used to that muzzle velocity, that bullet drop, this is not a bad vehicle to aim. It's very, very competent. It's a very good shell. 96 millimeters of armor pen with a 100-gram explosive filler equivalent. At this BR, I cannot complain. And we have yet another Sherman. Ooh, right through the front. Beautiful shot, in my opinion. An easy one, but a beautiful shot nonetheless. I love these ballistic cap shells, man. They are great versus angle, at least relatively speaking. But thus far, I haven't really taken a ton of damage. Well, no real damage. Before you guys ask about it, yes, I know. We still have an enemy base there, whatever. Like, we're kind of at their base. But where else am I going to go, right? I mean, genuinely, where else can I go? And we got ourselves the kill. Not too bad. 5 kills, 1 assist. And that is probably going to be the end of the match for me. Let's get into another match, see what we can do. But not too bad. I took a few hits. And even though a few shots did pen, fairly limited damage after the pen. And not all of them did go through. So, pretty decent result thus far. Can't complain at all. You know what? I had one final kill on me. Okay, now let's get into the next match. Again, don't hate me for this. There's literally nowhere else we can go. They should have put up a better fight. As much as I hate to say it. Now, one thing that you probably should know is that by adding additional armor, at least insofar as the fact that it's 16 millimeters of armor, really doesn't necessarily make this into a super tank. Now, does it help? Yeah. You know, but it's also a higher BR compared to its slightly lower armor brother, the 1941 edition. So this thing isn't all rainbows and sunshine, but rather, it goes up in BR. It's not like a free increase in armor without any sort of repercussion to its overall playability. So hopefully I don't get shot from over there. I'm gonna pop in over here and hopefully get some kills. Ooh, got the kill. We also have a Churchill who is not really protecting his flank. Sorry about that, my man. But I feel like I'm about to be killed by someone over to that side. Yes, I am. That is a fast-firing vehicle. Okay, something weird's going on here. You know what? I'm just going to try to shoot right through the front of this thing. Didn't get that kill either. Okay, I am still alive here. There we go. Wow, that was ugly bugly on my part, but it's all about survival, and my crew hardly took any damage. Mainly because I don't think that guy knew where to shoot, unfortunately for him. We stay flanking. Got ourselves a duster. And he didn't get dusted. I'm actually really kind of surprised by that. It's kind of in the name, you'd think. Anywho, we also have this guy who's very much unaware of his surroundings. Got that kill. We have someone else possibly to my right. Yes, we do. It is a Wolverine. Shoot him right through that little crack. Boom! Bada bing, bada boom, bada boom, boom, bing. Bang, bang. I can say that because I am of Italian ancestry. So I can sing bada bing, bada boom. It's not mean if I say it. Now I kind of feel bad because there's not really too much I can do to actually help this guy. This also sucks. For you, call an ambulance, but not for me. I can also say that because I'm an ambulance. Ooh, we have that 50 millimeter gone right there. Ha ha ha! Oh, that's not good. That's good though. Ha ha ha! I love this thing. It's not, it's not even like I love this thing. That's not even that sort of moment. It's more of like a, what the hell are they doing sort of moment. Like at least the whatchamacallit, the first tank that I killed, or rather wheeled vehicle, at least he was about to shoot me, which is good. But the first guy, or the second guy rather, like really? Panzer IV, Panzer dead. That's not a good catchphrase. Anyways, I think this is another one. We're pretty much at the end of this match because our team walloped them. I've got 4 kills, a base cap. I guess the A cap is being let go of, but I mean, we just completely ran up on these guys, And that's kind of the thing. This vehicle, thus far, I haven't taken a lot of shots with it. Like, it hasn't taken a lot of damage because most of the time, it's been quick enough to not require me to take damage. Like, there haven't been many instances. I thought I saw someone over here. Oh. No. There just haven't been many instances of me needing to take damage at all. And that's kind of like the whole premise behind a lot of early Cold War tanks, or like mid-Cold War tanks, where they're like, well, we're going to be shot, or, if we're going to be shot, it's going to go right through anyways, even if we have 150 millimeters of armor, so let's just make a Leopard tank. And of course, this isn't that, of course, but at the same token, I'm just not being shot, if that makes a level of sense. Maybe I'm just kind of talking out my butt cheeks. And a Panzer IV. Man, those ammo racks, like, it's not until you really start seeing a lot of Panzer IVs in this game, do you realize how flawed their ammo rack system really is. I mean, it's atrocious. But also, 5 kills, 2 assists, no deaths. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, especially when you're not being shot at. As I like to do with some vehicles that are low BR, low tier, this is an AB battle to finish off this video. And this vehicle has about a 45 degree per second turret traverse rate. It has, like 954 horsepower. It's got, I think, a 48 kilometer per hour top speed, which admittedly isn't all that good. It's a little disappointing, but hey, it's better than it was before. And, of course, it has the Chiha long gun. Ew, that's not good. But it gets that kill. Very, very nice. Okay, M4 is going to be the first target. Then I'm going to go for this Cromwell. I'm always paying attention to that guy who's behind me. I'm a bit nervous about that. Not a big fan of it. And of course, we have this M4A3, who is Tostarino. Now, with everything that I've already said in this video, I guess this is the point because we're right at the end of it. Do I think that this is worth the money, right? This thing is selling for 115 GJN, which is more or less, I mean, not legally, of course, equivalent, but it's more or less equivalent to to $115 USD, which is not a low price. Is this worth that price? No, not at all. I mean, is it a good vehicle? Yeah. This thing is awesome. I've been having such a great time with it. However, any rank 2 vehicle that you have in War Thunder, like, if you show me any rank 2 vehicle that's worth more than, like, $30 or $40 in realistically speaking, and that is really, really being generous, yeah, this is definitely not worth it. You know, like, very few vehicles in War Thunder are close to even worth, or close to being even, you know, $100, let alone $115. And those vehicles are like historical anomalies, you know, like they are vehicles like the E100. They are vehicles that have such an immense physical, or not physical, but rather historical presence that it's like this vehicle just can't match it, right? Like, this vehicle is cool and all, and like I said in the beginning of this video, I actually have the, I own the prototype version of this, the T-34 prototype. But the only reason why I own that is because I'm a freaking content creator, right? Like, that sort of stuff is free to me on occasion, you know? Or at least in some way, shape, or form, it makes some level of financial sense for me to buy it because I am a content creator and thus I can make videos with it. But, like, this sort of thing, get out of town. You'd have to be full of baloney if you think that this thing is actually worth purchasing. Because it's not. It's not at $115. It's good. It's fun. It's funky fresh. But come on. Come on! Ooh! I'm gonna go hide real quick and see if I can hopefully get into this bomber, and then we can end out this match. By the way, I did die once, in full disclosure, to a Chiha long gun, which is going to kill pretty much anyone at and around this BR. But with all that said, I think this match is over, so thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you don't mind, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, but either way, thanks again. T-34E is really good, but not $115 good. Take care, everyone.